back up.
Ooh, did you hear that Queen Bee? Queen Bee said, me, back up. Oh, yeah, but anyway. Right.
Why?
Because we spoke against our
legislation. No, I did not speak against it. I was very much concerned about it and very much supportive.
He got a good line, though. He said he's a Fillmore ambassador, he's not a bastard.
Oh, yeah, because I've been called a lot of things, but don't call me late for dinner.
Nobody's called you a pastor.
Look, people, not nobody around me. People call me many things, London.
Okay, so let's try to get to the, because you know what happens when we meet, we never get anything mostly accomplished because you have so many things on your mind that you want to talk about. So let's.
Well, I'm crystal clear what I can talk about.
Okay.
Let me just find.
Because I mean, me, okay. I'm about meetings.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you want to get to the.
I want to get what can we do or
okay.
what's your recommendation?
Okay. Recommendation.
Because we know what the problems are.
Okay, the problem is, let me know how should I proceed this. I would like, all the things that's going on in the Fillmore and everything that you want to do with this, I think that this would be the most important thing, although, you know, Christina started March, but you could take it and move forward, is to do a public hearing on the OEWD, the Oversight Committee, and the Planning Commission, and as it pertains to the Fillmore quarter and as it pertains to the history of the
okay. So, hey, just to FYI, we've done some of those meetings, and I've not necessarily been directly involved other than not only forcing them to do the meetings in the community, giving them the topics, and sending my staff to participate, but some of them, we've had a few. And I think you've been at some of those meetings.
Well, I've been at every one that's important. Not only been there, documented them.
So let me be clear about what you want, because I'm happy to schedule it, because the thing is, what you're asking is important, and I agree it's important, and I'm okay with doing it because it's always good.
You want to work with it. I mean, it's always on the shelf.
It's always good to check in with the community and let them know what's going on and give them a perspective. But what happens, and I just want to be clear, a lot of times I'm not trying to make it about me because I'm not always completely familiar with some of the details around some of the things that might require us to do changes, or if we can or can't do something. Like I always bring city people because I may not know all the details of what we can and can't do. So, I mean,
well, let me ask you this, how does this fit well with
the planning department is a lot harder to deal with.
No, they came for that. They're the only agency that came at that meeting when she requested.
Valley!
The thing about it was the election time, and you know, she was very, but you know, who came, but they're the only one that came. OEW never showed up, and
so we'll do another meeting. We've done it before.
Those three specific on the results of what happened to the...
So here's our follow-up with ACE, and this is what we're going to do, because actually we're probably overdue to do it again, which we've done it time and time again, but the successor agency, just to talk about an overview of just where we were and where we are now, and to get feedback from the community in terms of what our plans are moving forward, and to answer questions from the community about the Fillmore. It has been a little while, so we'll do it like January, February? Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's a good time.
All right. But let's make sure we're precise with the agenda, and also we need to make sure the presentations are short, and we need to make sure the question time is a little bit longer so we give people a chance to, you know, or even if ACE can help get us questions in advance.
Yeah, I'll definitely work with you on this particular, no doubt.
Yeah, what do you want with planning now, though?
Well, planning is the ultimate ones, because they planned the urban renewal, okay, and then the oversight committee is the ones that's left.
Well, I totally get the oversight, but the planning department, they don't have anything to do with that. They're not working on anything. Yeah, they're not working, so we wasted their staff time to come. Unless it was something that was going through that you guys needed to talk to them about.
Well, between now and then, can I give you something with that might be?
Yeah. So Valley here. So I think the meeting is appropriately titled "Fillmore Where We Are Now," and then we can list out the folks. You know, I want to keep it as precise as possible because I want to make sure the information gets out there clearly. And so maybe we can do it such that we bring in someone from the assessor who's familiar with their continued work, because people are going to want to know about the Muni substation, they're going to want to know about Yoshi, they want to know about new businesses and because some people don't know that Almanac still owns the property.
Right, exactly. They don't know.
So it's really like where we are now, like
I think your biggest is OEWD, because OEWD has the substation. They're in charge of it now.
No, I get it.
So we'll bring in
Let's
all
do a
that stuff.
Fillmore where we are now. Let's schedule a 2-hour time period. Let's make sure the presentations are like 30 to 40 minutes, and then we do question and answer. Because I do think we need to provide an update, and we need to do it in collaboration with the Merchants Association, and we need to invite the appropriate people to present, because people want to know what is going on with the Fillmore, and what's going on with the substation, what's going on with the changes. So I'm glad to do that, Amy.
Wonderful.
That's a good idea.
Well, that's wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all
Don't
prior
tell
to
people I said it was a good idea.
I won't even tell them, Queen Bee.
Tell them it's my idea.
Yeah, it is. You got to Queen Bee. Listen, I just want to know. And what do you think about the situation about the ambassadorship? I'm gonna cut this off so I give you a little.
What ambassadorship? Oh, you?
Lady, that was a joke. She's supposed to get cued. It was that was
you
good.
can call yourself whatever it is, whatever you want to call yourself, but I tell you, you also have to behave that way too.
Exactly, I'm changing my whole attire.
If you're the ambassador, then you represent like the ambassador, and that'll be your new name for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like AC ambassador, you know.
Fillmore
Like me, I know I'm the supervisor, so call me the supervisor.
You're the supervisor. You passed that to me. You're the Queen Bee, but you're the supervisor. But then the other acts, and I'm leaving here with support, is with this gentleman is doing with our migration. I think we need to find out what he's doing and then talk about our migration. You know, you and I both, you served on our migration board, and I videotaped it, and I'm sure he's very intelligent, but I think he needs to be more informed what's really the deal.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
something
like that.
Well, it takes time for someone to learn.
Exactly.
Because, you know, the other part is, you know, we're the kind of community, like, when you come in and work with our community, you at least want someone who is at least familiar with the history and incorporates all the challenges that we've been through as a community into anything they're involved with. So part of that takes time, and it takes us being understanding and teaching and making sure that we're teaching him how we want to work with him. Because his job was prepared or put together without, you know, I think clear direction. So I don't know. I just, again, as supervisor, my goal is to focus on doing what I need to do.
Doing a good job.
I work with the mayor as much as possible. I work with departments that actually have budgets to actually do things. So I just think I have a different approach, but you know, I'm trying to be optimistic about what's to be done with the out-migration. But I think it's important to do what we can now with the folks who need us in the community, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, thank you, Queen Bee. This is quite all. I have couple of questions. What's your opinion about the one-stop? I mean, you know, Liz is getting ready to take
So I think I respect Liz Jackson Simpson. She's actually been really a great resource for job opportunities even before she's even taken over one-stop. She's professional. She cares about the community. She's really great with our kids who are a lot more problematic to work with than others. And so I think it's important that we have a one-stop, or it's called the West Addition Neighborhood Action Point, which the city changed the name. I don't know what that's all about.
Was you part of changing the name or the city changed the name?
I think it was my understanding the city changed the name somehow too. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, people who have difficulties obtaining employment need help. They have to be given a second chance. And that's what the one-stop is there to do, is give people a second chance. If you maybe have a criminal background, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to get a job. So what can we do to prepare someone for the next level? Well, we've offered programs. EOC is providing some support in that regard. We're also hiring those folks who are out there currently cleaning the streets to work for the city for other opportunities with DPW. So it is definitely something that I care about. What's most important to me to try and resolve is definitely fixing public housing, but more importantly, making sure that job opportunities exist for everybody in our city, and even those who have difficulty keeping a job. We still got to give them a second chance. They got to learn from somewhere, and if not with us, then with who, you know? So we just got work to do. We got to keep putting the resources where they are actually effectively delivering for the public.
In closing, one last act. Once we get things together, so many black media groups that are being put together. But I definitely want to gain access back to where I am in the press room. But I wanted to do a roundtable maybe once a month, to tell them what's going on. I guess after, to update people as we go on to have the big meeting. We'll try to do some things like that.
Well, and what I told, others in the community, because here's the thing, I'm supervisor, right?
Yeah.
And as much as I want to be a community organizer, I can't be a community organizer and pay attention to all the policies that pass out of the city. Like, I'm spending my time trying to make sure that we're passing good policies and I'm creating good policies in order to help support the community. So what I look for is the community to either say, I need your office to help organize this. We're happy to do that. I don't want to dictate to the community. I want to support the community's efforts. I'm here to support the community. I'm here to lead the community in its efforts and be an advocate in that way. So if you want to do a roundtable and you want to consistently meet on a monthly basis and you want to invite me, I'm happy to attend to talk about whatever topic you want me to talk about. But I can't make a commitment to be the person to have a monthly roundtable.
No, what I was saying in retrospect, because, once I know the rules of the City Hall, now to ascertain on Zoom, one of the supervisors has to request it. So
we can request it.
You're going to have to do that.
Why wouldn't we do it in the community, though?
Why wouldn't we? Well, we can. Right now we're working in the media room at the Yoshi. That's going to be one
location. So here's the thing,
the one in
just
City Hall.
Just ask Valley to request it for a day at a time.
Okay.
But it's a limited amount of time.
Sure, I understand.
Usually, we could probably only get it for an hour.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Queen.
Is that my headset?
No, it's not. Those are ghetto ones. I know you got the
expensive. I got those.
But they are pretty good.
They look like mine.
Well, can I have your staffer? Who's the good photographer here?
So what should we do?
Which one is good with these little cameras? I just want to take a good picture of me and Queen Bee and all. I'm going to take a picture of all y'all.
The ambassador and the supervisor, you want me to use your phone?
Yes.
All right. Well, you got to give it to me.
Well, no, I got to get the application. Who are you first? No, y'all, I'm going to take a picture of y'all group pictures real quick. It's okay?
Oh, you want all four of us?
Yeah, but you can take a picture of me and
let me get a picture of you two.
Okay. Come on, Abe.
And I just finished a very, very, very historical meeting with Queen Bee. Most of it I didn't record, but you got a good general idea. Because I'm here at City Hall, ooh, sometimes it gets silly, y'all. What you say at City Hall gets so damn silly, y'all. But today was so fast-packing. You call it City Hall, I call it Silly Hall. Listen here. I'ma tell y'all, 'cause I've been up on in it. Y'all, City Hall. Don't you want to know what's going on out here in City Hall? Don't you want to know goes on down here in City Hall? Don't you want to know goes on in City Hall? Go and get you some more water, Ace. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, my name is Ace. Ooh, and I've been on the street. Some of those people out there didn't want all in this place. But there's no mystery, just check my history. Ooh, I've been working on some cases, wrong line of conspiracy. Ooh, it's going down, down, down. Ooh, black population is going down. When the benefits come, might not be wherever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ace on the Case. This week in City Hall, y'all. This is October the 29th, 2014. You call it City Hall, I call it Philly Hall.